Hey, welcome my scrapping friends to Scrapping It Up. I'm Vanessa, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make the 6x6 Perfect Folio album. So yes, welcome my friends. Um, Yesterday was National Scrapbook Day, so today I'm going to yesterday I was just so booked up that so today I chose to teach you guys too how to do this. I've done it over on my Facebook page, so I thought, why not come on live and teach you guys how to make this too. Okay. Um, so this is the 6x6 um, Perfect Folio album. I will be teaching you guys how to make this box. And it's just made out of cardstock. Something simple, something easy, something just to store it in. Okay. You will need kraft-tex. If you don't have kraft-tex, you can use a cardstock tie-back combo. You're going to need cardstock, of course, design paper, wet glue to attach your kraft-tex because score tape or any double adhesive tape will not stick to kraft-tex. Okay, and you're going to need a scoreboard and a ruler and some scissors and a nice good drink. So yes, you're going to need a nice good drink too. It's National Scrapbook Day, so why not? I have me a margarita over here, and so while we are making this album, I'm going to be drinking a margarita. So you guys join in, go grab you a drink, and craft. We're going to craft the afternoon away. Okay? Does it sound good to you guys? But yeah, I will be teaching you the box. We'll do the folio first. And I want to talk a little bit about this. And let me get on. I got to remember how I got on to YouTube last time to see. I, I can't read the comments all the way over there. Do I go? So bear with me, guys, while I'm trying to figure out how I can watch. Well, I'll figure it out. So welcome, guys. Oh, there's Black Pearl. Welcome, hun. So, yeah. Right now, I'm offering a deal right now, and I'm offering the National Scrapbook Day Project, which is a 6x6 perfect album. It's $3.97. If you would like to have the cutting guide and the written instructions and the process videos, that does include all of that. And I am offering a bundle for the National Scrapbook Day, which is a 6x6 perfect album and the Home Together folio. And it's a 6x7 and will hold 70 of your photos. This one here will hold 50 of your photos. Okay, so it's a bundle for $8.97. When we get done here in a couple of days, this will go away. You won't be able to purchase the bundle no more. Okay, it will be set back to regular price. So this bundle will be going away. So if you want this, guys, now's the time to hop on it while it's a special price. Okay, I think it's if you were to purchase both of these individually, it's $15.98, I believe. Okay, so hop on it, guys. Okay. I will be giving out the measurements during class, guys. So you don't have to worry about that. But if you would like the cutting guide written instructions, then you can get it. Okay. It's, totally up to you guys. Okay. And I do not remember how to get to my live. So bear with me, guys. Let's see. Maybe this is how. No. Crap. I know. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. Yay. Yay, yay. Now I can halfway read the comments. They were too far away over there on my computer. Right now I have the tutorial club going on, and it's $9.99, guys. Okay, $9.99. You guys cannot pass this up. Okay, there is it's regular $20 a month right now, the next couple of days, and after that it's going away. I've got it for $9.99 a month. This reoccurs every month, and once you sign up for it, it automatically comes out of your account. I have over 50 tutorials in there, and you will always pay that price. Always pay that price, no matter what, until, you know, something happens to me or you decide to leave the tutorial club. Okay, guys? So you're locked in at $9.99. Don't let that pass you guys up. Okay? It is a great deal because it's regular $20 a month. And I will be shutting it down here in a couple of days, and you will not be able to join it until I reopen it back up, which, you know, may not be till Christmas. And if I do open it back up, it's going to be the $20, you know, regular price. So don't pass this up, guys. You know, like this month, I have put 1, 2, 3 tutorials in there with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 albums. So you would get 5 albums. You know, that's $2 a piece. You go to my tutorial, you know, you go to purchase an individual tutorial, and this one over here, it's 17 or 19. I think it's $19.99. And you just got 5 tutorials for $2 a piece. Now, I do realize there is some months that, you know, I may only put 1 in there. There's some months I may put 2. There's some months I may, you know, may put 4. Summer months are always just a little bit slower, guys. Okay, so just heads up there. Oh, you can't wait to make beautiful albums. That is so awesome. Oh, thank you very much, guys. Yes, I've got several on here that is in my tutorial club. So, guys, read their comments. You know, Bunny, she's inside my tutorial club. Joyce is inside my tutorial club. Jules Duffman is in my, and Kim. Guys, listen to these guys. I mean, they have been in there, you know, and they know my tutorial club. So thank you very, very much. We love Vanessa and her tutorials. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, gosh. So I hope you guys will do it. And here's what Bunny says. It's a great deal. Don't pass it up. So many things to create, and everything is explained very well. Thank you so much, Bunny. Thank you. That is so sweet. But yeah, guys, join the tutorial club. You will not regret it. Here's another one from Kim. So there's her comment about my tutorial club. Guys, don't pass it up. You cannot beat $9.99 a month. Okay, guys. Are you guys ready to get to work? Are you ready? That's enough chit chat. Let's get down to work. Okay. Like I said, I will be giving out the measurements. I will not spend a whole lot of time on the measurements. I want to spend more time on creating the album. You know, you can always purchase the cutting guide. It just helps supports my business. What I'm trying to do. You know, it takes quite a bit to come up with a tutorial. You make a couple albums. Oh, that one's not right, and you got to do it again. So, you're just, you know, helping me support my business. Okay. All right. This is what the tutorial looks like if you want to purchase it. You get, you know, the supplies needed, the cutting guide, written instructions, tells you how to put it together. And then I also add the process videos. I record how I make it. Okay, it's in little bite-size videos, you know, 15, 20 minutes long, and I record them and I put them in here. So anytime you buy a tutorial from me, you get the cutting guide, written instructions, and the process videos on how to construct it. One of these days I want to get the decorating aspect in there. All right, let's get to work, guys. Let's get to work. All right, guys. So you're going to need 4 pieces of A. Oh, tongue-tied today. I already cut out my kraft-tex. It is 2.5 by 6. Okay, 2.5 by 6. And if you just want to watch and write down the measurements, you know, that's fine. Just write down your measurements, and then you can go back and make it. Or if you have bought the tutorial already, just follow along with me, okay? And I do have Carissa in here. She is the moderator of my YouTube. She will be glad to answer any of your questions that you have, because I'm gonna be right here working. So Carissa will answer any of your questions, okay? Or, you know, if she needs to alert me to a question that she can't answer or something, she'll alert me, okay? But Carissa will be glad to help you, okay? All right. So 5 pieces of A, which is 6 by 6, and I'm using 8.5 by 11. I'm going to use 8.5 by 11, and if you cut it like I do, you will not have hardly any scraps left. Hardly any scraps left. Okay? So don't throw away your scraps. Keep an eye on them because you will be using them. Okay? So you're going to need 5 pieces, 6 by 6, guys. And we do nothing to these. There's no scoring done on these or anything. Okay? Yes, we would love to have you, Black Pearl. Yeah, in our Scrappin' Time group. It is a wonderful group. You're allowed to post your pictures of your albums. It doesn't even have to be one of my projects. You can even post a picture of, you know, what your craft room looks like. It's open. It's a time, you know, it's a great place to ask any questions that you may have. It's just a great group of ladies. It really is. It is a great group of ladies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 pieces of A. 6 by 6, guys. Okay, 5 pieces of A. You're going to need 5 pieces of B, which is 6 by 7. And I cut my 6-inch first. Okay, cut my 6-inch first. That way I have a piece that is 5 inches left over, and we will be using it. Okay, there's hardly any scraps left over when you get done with this album. I'm cutting at my 6-inch side first, and then I cut my 7. Okay, so you need 5 pieces of this. It's 6 by 7, guys. Okay. I hope you guys enjoy this. I mean, this is really a very quick, easy album. And it will hold 50 of your photos. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more. One more. It's 6 by 7, guys. Okay. And I recommend doing little sticky notes. That way when you go back, you're not guessing which piece is which piece. I love that. It really does make a difference. Now, for most of the rest of the album, you're going to use your scraps. Okay? You're going to use your scraps. Okay, now, you're going to find a 6-inch scrap for piece C. Piece C is 1 5/8 by 6. 1 5/8 by 6. One and 5/8 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is piece C. Okay, 1 5/8 by 6. That is piece C. And you just need one of those. Okay. Piece E. You need 2 of them. And they are 6 by 11. Okay, 6 by 11. 2 of them. We're already halfway done cutting. Hey, sis. How are you, hon? Glad you could join me, Val. Glad you're here. You got your margarita on, Val? You got your margarita on? Okay, so piece E is 6 by 11. Okay. So there you go. 6 by 11. Okay. That's piece E. 2 of them, please. Okay, 2 of them. Okay, 2 of them. 6 by 11. Okay, piece F is 5 by 6. Look at your scraps, because you should have one. 5 by, and you're going to need 2 of them, 5 by 6. Make sure you look through your scraps, because you should have some. And they should be already at 5 inches. That is piece F. Okay. Piece G. Again, look through your scraps. 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So you cut that 4 1/4, and that's by 4 1/4. Piece G. That should already be 4 1/4. Yep, by 4 1/4. Okay, that's piece G. 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. I use 65-pound weight, Gretchen. I use 65-pound weight, and it is the micro. This is a different color of paper, but it's the same. It's the Recollections. Here we go, right here. Recollections, 65-pound weight from Michaels. That I only use the black. Okay. The craft color I get from Hobby Lobby. I do not use Michaels Craft at all. To make a side note of that. Michaels, I use the black and white. The craft color is only from Hobby Lobby. I will not use Michaels. Okay, piece D is 1 1/2 by 6. And look in your scrap pile again, because you should have one, and you don't even have to cut it. Piece D. Okay, that's piece D. Piece H is 5 by 5 1/2. 1. 5 by 5 1/2. Again, I went and grabbed in my scrap pile and found one. That is H. Okay. I is 4 1/2 by 5 1/2. Okay. Oh, welcome, Mickey. I'm so glad you stopped in. Thank you, hon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Mickey. That is so sweet of you. Wow. Here's Mickey's comment. Wonderful, wonderful. I is 4.5 by 5.5. Okay. So I'm going to cut my 5.5 first. And then cut my 4.5. Okay. That is piece I. Okay. Piece I. And I ran out of my sticky notes. I tell you, I love the sticky notes. It just makes it so much better. Okay, piece J is 3 by 5. Look in your scraps, and it should already be what you need it to be, what we just cut. Okay, look in your scraps. Perfect. Right there we go. Piece J. Didn't even have to cut it. A lot of times when I do albums, this is how I work. Okay, piece K. 2.5 by 6. Okay. Oops, that one don't work. I'll use my long strip here. 2.5 by 6. 2.5 by 6. And it was already that way. That's K. Oops, wrong way. That was smart. L, you're going to need 3 of them at 5 by 6. 5 by 6, guys. Okay. 5 by 6. Excuse me. Three of them at 5 by 6. Again, look in your scraps because you're going to find them. 3 of them at 5 by 6. Okay. 3 of them at 5 by 6, guys. Oh, welcome, Mariana. Glad you could join us. And Carol's here too. Wow, welcome, guys. Okay, piece M is 2.5 by 5 1/4. So 5 1/4 by 2.5, and that should already be 2.5. Yay! So here's piece L. Again, I wrote it on the wrong side. And I'll just put piece M. Okay, here's your scraps, guys. That's it of the cutting part. Now, you can use these for tags. Okay? And you have these little scraps here. You can use a couple of these for journal pieces, but that's your scraps. Yeah, there's 2 pieces of J, Joy. Yes, 2 pieces of J at 3 by 5, hun. Okay. 2 pieces of J. Okay, does anybody else... Okay, that's all our cutting. Does anybody else need any of the measurements respoke? I'll make photo mats out of what we have left over. So don't throw them away. All right. Now we're going to get a scoreboard. Oh, you're so welcome, Joy. Very welcome. Okay. Let's go. Piece M. Piece M. You're going to score on the 5 1/4 inch side. Piece M, 5 1/4 inch side. You're going to score at 3/4 of an inch. Okay, that's it. 3/4 of an inch. Piece L, you got 3 of them at 5 by 6. You're scoring on the 5 inch side at 1/2 inch. Okay, all 3 pieces scoring 1/2 inch. Now I'm scoring my 1/2 inch on this end. You can score it on either end. Okay, if you score this end, it's just, let's say your paper was 1/8 of an inch off. If you score on this end, you're going to have 1/8 of an inch still here. If you score your 1/2 inch on this end, it takes up that 1/4 of an inch that your paper was off. Okay, I hope that made sense. So we're scoring at 1/2 inch. You can score on either end. All right, piece K is a pocket. We're going to score on the 6 inch side at 1/2 inch on both ends. Both ends. Okay, you're going to score on the 6 inch side, 1/2 inch on both ends. Okay. Oh, thank you, Carissa, for answering. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, Carissa is the moderator. Just ask her and she will answer your question for you. If you have any questions about the measurements or scoring, she will answer you. Okay. Oh, welcome, Lillian. Yes, piece E was your 6 by 11 piece. Yeah, E was your 6 by 11 piece. I know, the notepad holder, that was awesome. You were right about that, Bunny. And then on piece K, you're going to score at 1/2 inch. So piece K is a pocket. You're scoring 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch on the 6 inch side. On the 2 1/2 inch side, you're scoring 1/2 inch. Okay. That's piece K. Piece J, you should have 2 of them, 3 by 5, and you're scoring on the 3 inch side at 1/2 inch. Do that to both pieces. 1/2 inch on the 3 inch side. Okay. So piece J, you're scoring 1/2 inch on the 3 inch side. Okay. So that's piece J. Piece I is 4 1/2 by 5 1/2. And you're going to score on the 4 1/2 inch side at 1/2 inch. Okay. On the 4 1/2 inch side at 1/2 inch. Yeah, I'm glad that you've seen us too, Lillian. Yeah, I announced it yesterday here on YouTube in the video that I was going to come live at 4 o'clock today to teach you guys live how to make this album. So yeah, I'm live on YouTube. We'll see how it goes. Oh. Okay, piece H. On the 5 inch side, piece H should be 5 by 5 1/2. You're going to score on the 5 inch side at 1/2 inch. Okay, 1/2 inch. Okay, 1/2 inch, guys. Okay, piece D, you're going to score on the 1 1/2 inch side at 3/4. And you just need one of these pieces. Okay, on the 1 1/2 inch side, you're scoring at 3/4. You just need one piece of D. Okay. Piece G is tricky. Piece G is my diamond. Okay, it's my diamond. And how I do this, I put it in my scoreboard. I put it right up, and this is why I have this line, is, you know, for things like this. I line it up. I score at 4 inches. Or you can score over here at 8. Really don't matter. Okay, scoring at 4. Do this to both G pieces. I might as well just score 8. Be a heck of a lot easier. Okay, that's piece G. Okay, that is piece G. Okay, piece F. Piece F. You're going to score on the 5-inch side at 1/2 inch. Okay, do this to both pieces. Okay, piece F is 5 by 6, and you're scoring at 1/2 inch. Okay, 1/2 inch. All right, 1/2 inch on piece F. Piece E. Okay, piece E is 1/2 inch, and then you're going to score at 6 inches, and that you're scoring on the 11-inch side, scoring 1/2 and at 6. Okay, do that to both pieces, please. Do it to both pieces. Okay, piece C. You're going to score on the 1 5/8 side. Oh, we need 2 pieces of C. I goofed. You're going to score at 1/2 inch and at 1 1/8. Okay. So piece C, you need 2 of those. So I need to cut one more. One 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 6, and that should be perfect. Yep. Okay, so you're going to score on the 1 5/8 side at 1/2 inch and 1 5/8. 1 5/8. Welcome, Diane. Glad to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good, hon. Glad to see you. Okay, piece B. We're going to score on the 7-inch side at 1/2 inch on each end. Okay. Do this to all 5 pieces. 1/2 inch on each end. Okay. All 5 pieces. You're going to score 1/2 inch on each end. This is what makes our pocket page. That hooks to the spine and it hooks to our gussets. Okay. And these are 6 by 7. You should have 5 of them. Piece A, we do nothing to it. We do nothing to piece A. All right. Is everybody still with me? Everybody still with me? Okay, piece B. Piece A, we don't do nothing to it. Piece B, we apply our double-sided tape. Where'd my little tool go? I can never, it's right there in front of my face. You're going to apply tape to the indented side. Whenever you score, you have a bumpy side and an indented side. Okay, or a mountain or a valley. Okay, just however you want to put it. You're going to apply tape to the indented side to all 5 pieces of B. Okay, all 5 pieces of B. Okay, all 5 pieces. I hope you guys will make this, because this really is a very cute folio. And it, you know, it doesn't take long to see what we. Of course, I chit-chatted quite a bit there at the beginning. It's now 4:40. We've probably been working probably 20 minutes. It's such a fun, I mean, you could sit down in one afternoon, you know, if you sat and really worked on it, you could have this, you know, done and decorated within an afternoon. Okay, now you're going to fold towards your bumpy side and burnish. Okay, fold, and I always, when I burnish, always, it's always underneath me. For some odd reason, don't ask me why, you'll get a straighter line. That is one question I cannot answer. But it seems to work that way. And we burnish, that way we get a more sharper, cleaner line. And it lays flatter too. Yeah, I want everyone to be making this. I think it is such a cute little folio. It's so cute. And I hope you guys got all the measurements down that you guys needed. You know, you can always pause it. You know, if you're watching on the replay, you can always pause it and get what you need. Okay. Piece B, it's going right on top of piece A. Okay, right on top of piece A. You're going to line it up, all 4 sides, stick her down. And I always hold my hand there and then take my tape off. That's the easiest way I have found to do this. I cannot take my tape off and then hope and pray it gets to where it needs to be, because that doesn't happen in my world. Doesn't happen in my world. But it is the easiest way to get things straight and not have to worry about, you know, grabbing the undo to undo it. You're going to make 5 of these pockets. Okay, 5 of them. Okay. But if you know, if you guys are wondering what's inside my tutorial club here on YouTube, go to my channel and look at all my videos. Every one of those is inside of mybox.com. Every one of them. And then I have some in there that you guys have never even seen before. I've never even published them. Okay. So if you're wondering what's in there, go back in my video feeds here on YouTube and check it out, because everything that you see there is going to be inside my tutorial club. Okay. Kraft-tex piece. You're going to score on a 2.5 inch side. You're going to score at 1/2 inch. And when you're messing with kraft-tex, sometimes you got to score 3 or 4 times. Okay, because it is a little bit tougher. I love kraft-tex. It's wonderful stuff. I love making my folios out of kraft-tex. I love it. I normally have this in my shop. Right now I'm currently out. I'm waiting on it to get here. But I carry kraft-tex tie back envelopes. I carry score pile tape. I'm getting some magnets in here that you can purchase. So yeah, it's coming, guys. So now you're going to fold towards the bumpy side and burnish, and you have to apply a little bit of pressure to this, because it's almost like it's material, but it's almost like leather. And I love making my folios out of this stuff. And if you wanted to, PC, you know, I use cardstock. You can use kraft-tex for PC. Like I done the Home Together album. I have the kraft-tex, and then I have the kraft-tex here instead of cardstock. So you can do that with this album too. Okay. All right, now you're going to miter. You're going to miter right up to your score line. Okay, just like that. Don't go past your score line, because you will not like it. Just up to your score line. Okay, up to your score line. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Okay, now this is where your glue comes in. You got to have your glue. Let's go ahead and get PC. Let's go ahead and get it ready to go, and we'll do all of our gluing. You're going to fold toward the bumpy side and burnish. Okay, fold towards the bumpy side and burnish. Okay, do that to both pieces. Go ahead and miter, clear, just like we did the kraft-tex, just to your score line. Okay. Uh-oh, what'd you miss, Lillian? What'd you miss? Maybe I can help you out. Or Chris, I'll help you out. One of the two. What'd you miss, son? This is PC. And it was 2.5. Oh, sorry. PC was 1 5/8 by 6. Score at 1/2 inch and 1 1/8. Okay. Okay, score at 1. PC is 1 5/8 by 6. You're going to score at 1/2 inch and 1 1/8. Is that what you meant, Lillian, hun? Is that what you meant? Which one did you not get the scoring on, hun? Which one? Oh, scoring on the kraft-tex piece. Okay, the kraft-tex piece, you score at 1/2 inch. You're going to score on the 2.5 inch side at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, and 2. Okay, so 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, and 2. Does that help you out, hun? Okay, now this is where I check to make sure that this is going to fit. This is the time that you can cut. If you need to cut it down, you can cut it down. And mine, it fits. It's a little tight, but it fits. Okay, now remember I told you you cannot use score pile tape on your kraft-tex. You have to use glue. All right, you have to use your glue. Because you will be hating it if you use double-sided tape. Because it will not, it will stick at first, but later on, you know, down the road, it doesn't stay. And you will not be liking it. Yeah, mine fit just a little bit too tight. I probably should have cut my kraft-tex down just a hair. Oh well. Well, let's make that the back piece. Well, let's make that the back piece. Okay, I'm going to check it before I glue it. Always check it, guys. Always check it. Okay, now I'm going to glue the other side. I'm going to put glue on both sides. Yeah, kraft-tex. I really love this kraft-tex. I use it quite a bit. I do. Okay, now I'm going to apply this just up to your score line. Do not pass go. And you know, you kind of want to be a little easy on your glue. You don't want to get up, you know, gobs of it. You don't want it oozing out because if you get too much glue on your cardstock, it will warp it. Trust me. So you kind of, you know, you want to be a little sparing, but you know, you don't want to do a whole lot. Yay, there's our spine. So grab piece C is going to go right here. It's going to go on each side. So mine fits. So I'm going to go ahead and put glue on both sides. Glue on both sides, guys. Glue on both sides. And this piece C, you can use kraft-tex if you want to. Like I did in my Home Together album, okay? I'm just using cardstock. Just up to your score line. Oh, honey, don't worry about not joining. I totally understand, Lillian. I totally understand it. Don't even think twice about it. It's no biggie. I just put it out there for, you know, anybody who wants to, you know, purchase it, they can. No big deal. Okay. So now while we just attach this piece C. Uh-oh. And I got mine too close to the score line. Crapolas. Crapolas. Yeah. That's what happens. It creates resistance. Don't get too close to your score line. I mean, you want to get right up to it, but you don't want to go over it. I went right up to it. I felt the resistance. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to, on the other side of piece C, or if you decided to use kraft-tex, which is fine, you're going to add glue to both sides again. And we're going to attach another pocket page. Okay. Now I always like hold this down and then put my page on it. Okay. Just up to your score line. Don't go over like I did. Okay. All right. Let's do the same thing to this other side now. Let's get our other piece of C. We're going to attach glue. To both sides. To both sides. And I didn't check that piece before I started. So I'm going to trim just a hair off. And then I'll have to remiter my corner. Because it wasn't quite, it was almost too long. So there you go. So piece C hooked right onto our piece A and B. Okay. Now we're going to apply glue to that side. Oops, almost went over. We're almost done with the gluing, guys. Almost. Almost. Then we'll start adding our little flips and flaps and everything else. All the good things. But we always got to do the main part before we do the fun stuff. But if you guys are watching on the replay and you have any questions, please put them down in the comments and I will get back to you if you have any questions or anything, okay? And I will get back to you on that, okay? So the other pocket page, set it aside for right now, okay? Now you're going to need that piece D. Piece D. Okay? Piece D. There's D. Aha, piece D. Okay, piece D. You're going to fold on that 3/4 inch line towards the bumpy side. Fold and burnish. Okay. On one side of it, we are going to attach the tape right up to the score line. Okay, right up to the score line, guys. Because this is what's going to attach, oops, this is what's going to attach to our folio. Okay. Then the other side, open it up. And then the other side, I'm going to stay a little bit away from my score line because that pocket page that I told you to set aside is going to hook to this one. So you're going to apply tape to both sides. Both sides, please. Oh, thanks for stopping in, Lillian. It's good to see you, and you stay safe and take care, hun. Okay, so now I'm going to miter. Just on, well, I guess if you want to miter both of them, you can, because you're going to be attaching it to your folio. So I'll go ahead and miter both ends. Might as well do it now versus later. Okay. Just up to your score line. Don't go over on your score line. Okay, the top side that has the tape on both sides is going to be on the top. The one that has the double tape is what's going to attach to your folio. Now is the time to make sure that it fits before you put it on. So if you need to cut a hair off, now's the time to do it. How I do mine, I get it started and I bend the double-sided tape. I put the bottom where it needs to be. And I put the top where it needs. Hold it. Take tape off. Stick it down. Roll some more tape. Stick her down. Just like that. That's the easiest way I have found to do this. Okay. Just like that. Now, if you wanted to be more sturdier, you could use tie back here instead of using the cardstock, or add tie back to it. Totally up to you. But yeah, that could be an option too. Okay. Okay. Now, that pocket page that you had, the extra one that's left, hooks right onto this hinge. Hooks right onto this hinge. Okay. And mine didn't come out quite straight. There. Okay. So I'm going to take one side off. And then I'll take my other side off when I get done. There we go. Now I'll take my tape off on the other side. Okay, so we have this pocket here now. Okay, now you're going to need your piece H, I, J, and K. Okay, for these. For this part here, the pocket thing that we just done. Oh, hi, Linda. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could join. I hope you make this folio. It is pretty darn cute. Okay, piece I, piece H, fold towards the indented side and bonish. Do that to all four H, I, and J. Okay, fold towards the bumpy side and burnish. Now piece J, I did use my corner rounder and I rounded them because a rounded corner will take a beating so much more than a straight corner. Okay, piece K is a pocket. You will not attach piece K until after you decorate. Okay, you won't put piece K on till after you decorate it. Okay, so it's a pocket. So we apply tape to all three sides, and then we miter the corners. Okay, miter the corners. That X that was formed, you're going to cut right through that. You're going to cut right through that X. This reduces bulk in our albums. Oh, you just finished it, Linda? That's so awesome. It's pretty neat, ain't it? Pretty neat. Now what am I? Oh, there it is. So now you're going to fold towards your bumpy side. Okay. These should just meet up. If they overlap, recut them. Okay. They should just meet. Okay, they should not overlap. That's piece K. And you will not add piece K until after you decorate. All right, let's get our tape on the rest of these pieces. I'm applying tape to the underneath 1/2 inch. Okay, that's what's going to be stuck down. Do this to all 4 pieces. Okay, do it to all 4 pieces. H, I, and J. And you're putting it on the underneath side. Oh, I didn't even fold that one yet. So it goes on the indented side. And then you fold towards the bumpy, which puts your tape on the underneath side. Okay. All right. H goes on the bottom. And I'm going to flip my book this way just for right now. We're working on this pocket page that we put on here that flips. Okay, that A and B piece that we hooked onto that hinge. We're on the front part of it. H goes down here at the bottom, and you're leaving 1/4 inch on both sides. Okay, 1/4 inch on both sides. I goes on top, and you line it up with H. Line it up. Make sure you're lined up right along piece H. Okay. Okay, now we're going to open up I and H, and J is going to go on both sides. You're going to put one on the left, one on the right. You're going to have about 1/2 inch from top to bottom. You're going to apply one on each side. It's like bumper rails. Okay. Yeah, this is not my idea, these bumper rails. It's Kathy Orta King. I've seen her do it, and I decided to add it into this album. So it's not my idea, guys. Not my idea. Ain't that neat? Okay, now piece K. When you get done putting your paper on piece I, piece K is going to go right here. Okay, and let me look. Piece I, I'm going to cut that. Where's my ruler? Yeah, piece I, you're probably going to have to cut 1/4 inch off, because I forgot my cutting guide. I have the old cutting guide. But yeah, piece I should be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and score on the 4 1/4 inch side at 1/2 inch. Okay, so your piece I just cut off 1/4 inch. I forgot about that. I've got the old cutting guide sitting in front of me instead of the updated one. Sorry about that, guys. That's an easy fix. Easy fix. At least it was an easy one instead of a harder one. So when you decorate, piece K goes right on at the bottom, and then that becomes a pocket, and then you can put stuff in the pocket, and that becomes a closure for this for piece I. It keeps everything nice and tidy. Okay, so I won't attach piece K because I don't want to attach it before I do my paper. Okay, so now on this pocket page, make sure you give it a good burnish. Okay, make sure you give her a good burnish all the way around. Okay, this pocket page, I'm going to close it up because I don't want this page having any more weight to it. It's going to have enough weight the way it is. Okay, you could add a booklet to it, but I would advise you not to, because this page has got enough weight by the time you get your tags in here, it's going to have enough weight. Okay, you don't want anything else on it. Yeah, no mistakes in paper crafting. Yeah, that's true, Joyce. Or Joy, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'd rather be too long than too short. Crapolas. I've done that. I've done some woozy mistakes. Yeah. All right. Now, piece G, piece F, and piece E is our next pieces that we need. All right. Piece E, attach your tape to the indented side. Attach your tape to the indented side, guys. I'm going to find my ruler. Okay. To that 1/2 inch. Okay. To that 1/2 inch on piece E. Okay. To that 1/2 inch on piece E. Piece G, I will glue it down instead of score pile tape. Piece F, you're applying your tape to the indented side on that 1/2 inch. Do that to both pieces, please. Okay. Yeah, the kit doesn't come with any cardstock. No, I've never provided the cardstock. No, because everybody says they usually have plenty of cardstock. So to keep the kits cheaper, I don't include cardstock. You are correct about that, Joyce. Okay, now we're going to fold towards the bumpy side, and I have got to show my husband this message. The lady, we have a dresser here, and the lady wants to know if she can come and pick it up in an hour. So I need to give my husband the message. We're folding towards the bumpy side. Okay, folding towards the bumpy side. Now on piece E is the one exception. You're going to fold towards the indented side. It's the only exception. And you want to keep it straight. If you have to make a new score line, so be it. Make a new score line. You want to keep it straight. Okay, the flap on top. The tape is on the underneath side. Do that to both pieces. Okay, do that to both pieces. Yes, it helps keep the price down for you guys, yes. And the reason, some of the reason why I don't, because, you know, you may not like my cardstock of choice, you know, so why spend the extra money and, you know, give you something you don't want? So that's another reason why I don't. Flap on top, tape on the bottom. Okay, just a second. I need to go show my husband this, so I will. Just a second, guys. I'll be right back. April wants to know if I'll be home in an hour. She wants to come and get the dresser. Okay, I'll tell her. All right, now I gotta text the lady. I gotta text this lady back and tell her yes, she can come and get it. Yes, we will be here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I want to get rid of that dresser. Okay, so now we got the pocket page here. We have the opening on this end. That's where piece E needs tape on both sides. I'm sorry, guys. Tape on both sides because it shuts up that pocket. Sorry. And you're going to have to taper the ends on those so and make it easier to attach. So tape on both sides, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Tape on both sides. There's my scissors. Tell you what, I lose stuff. Do you guys have a problem with losing your stuff too while you're scrapbooking? I lose these little scissors and this little quilter square. Oh my gosh, I lose it so much. I've always threatened to put some string on it and tie it around my neck. Okay, let's attach these. You want the flap on the bottom side. And you're going to slip it in here. You're going to make sure it fits first. Okay, flap on the bottom side. Excuse me, ladies. Okay, flap on the bottom side. I'm just going to take one side of my tape off. And attach. Just up to your score line. Do not go over your score line. Just up to it. Okay. There is my flappy. Give her a good burnish. Okay. Now, with the flaps on top now, because you know you slid it in. So when it's in the closed position, open that flap up, and that's where your piece G is going. Okay. That is where your piece G is going. Is right here. Okay, I'm going to apply mine with glue. Do that every time you put something down, Linda. That would be me. That's hilarious. Okay, so you're going to line piece G up. You want the points to be lined up with the edge of your album. You don't want the points going over. You don't want to go over on the edge. And there you go. There is that. Ain't that cool? And then I done my quilting on that. My scrapbook quilting that I showed you guys how to do a couple years ago, where you put your scraps on there. Like, here. Let me show you. Oh, it's this way. There you go. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, so there's piece G. Now, open this back up. Like you know, we're attaching E here. Open it back up. Piece F. Oops, I need to put my pen back in my glue. That's another thing I always forget to do. Is put my pen back in my glue. Uh-oh, where's my other piece F? Hello? My other piece F. What's this one? Crapolas. I'm not sure what that piece. I guess we'll figure it out later. Piece F. Okay, it's going to go right on top. It may be A, it may be B, just depending on how you put that pocket page on. Piece F is going to go right on top on the left-hand side. Don't go in your gusset. Okay, you have a gusset here of 1/2 inch. Do not go into that. Stay on your pocket page cardstock. Right on top of it, and take your tape off. Now you can miter your corners too. You can miter your corners to hide the construction process. Just totally up to you. Okay. Piece F goes right there. So see, it opens right on top of piece I and H. That closes. That closes. Okay. Give her a good burnish. Okay. There we go. That's that side. Let's work on the other side. Okay. Let's do our piece E first. And I'm going to flip mine around just for while we're putting this piece on. You want your flap the underneath side. Oh, I guess I better make sure it fits first. And it does. I'm going to take my one piece off. I know, I love the scrap quilt. Just up to, don't go over. Yeah, see, crap. And I went over. Boy, I'm not doing very well. I just barely went over. Yeah, it'll be okay. Yeah, it done just fine. Okay, piece G. Fold towards the bumpy side and burnish. Yeah, I just, you know, just bent it and scored it. Oh, I need to take my tape off on the other side. Okay, now I'll turn it the way that it is supposed to be so I don't confuse you guys. Okay, we're working on the left-hand side. Our flap is on top. Open that flap up. Piece G is going right here. Okay. I hope you guys are liking this. Make sure that your little diamond points don't go past. There we go. Here, let me show you. See? Yay! Okay, now you're going to shut that. You're going to open it up like we was putting E in here. This is our base page A and B. Piece F goes right beside that gusset. Right on top, right on the edge of where we attached A and B to our gusset. Like I said, you can taper your corners. That way it kind of hides your construction. Okay, and it opens up. Give her a good burnish. Okay, so right here, there's our spine. Right here is where we are going to put 3 of our L pieces and M pieces. Okay, so apply your tape. Ooh, get your back on that glue pin back in there. I forget that all the time. So now you're going to apply your tape to your L pieces. Do that to all 3. To the indented side, we're making a waterfall now. Okay, we're making a waterfall. Okay. Piece M is you can attach it with a magnet, twine, ribbon, just totally up to you. But you need to decide it probably before you put your L pieces down. Okay. And I'm going to add my 1/4-inch tape. Because if you're going to use twine or ribbon, you need to attach it before you attach your first L piece. Because what it does, this will be on the right-hand side and your waterfall's on this side. So if you want to run some twine, you need to run it underneath here first. I'm going to use magnets. You can use like a belly band. Put the belly band here, and then you would slide that underneath. That would hold it. But I'm going to use magnets. Okay. So piece L, you line it up right with your A and B piece. Do not go in your gusset. You want to line it up to where your piece is from top to bottom. And take your tape off. Okay, now you're going to line up all three pieces. Okay, your second piece is going to go right up against that 1/2 inch. Okay, your 1/2 inch that you attached to your folio. Your second one is going, but you're buttoning it right up against that 1/2 inch. Okay, you're buttoning it right up. Your third one, again, you're buttoning it right up against that. Okay, right up against it. And there, now you have your waterfall. So go ahead, give it a good burnish. And there's your waterfall. Now piece M is going on your right hand side, and it's about 1.5 inches from top to bottom. Okay, about 1.5 inches, I think. Inch and 3/4. Yeah, 1 3/4 inches. So line it up and then take your tape off. Voila, girls. Oh, and I did round these corners. So like I said, you could, you know, attach a belly band here. And you could slide that underneath there to keep that all tidy. Use your magnets to keep it closed. You could, you know, tie twine or ribbon on it. Just totally up to you. So let's go through the album. It's done now. It's ready to decorate. Ready to decorate. It took about an hour, 10 minutes to do this. Probably if you was doing it yourself, probably an hour. You know, if you were sitting and crafting, you know, it probably wouldn't take you but an hour. So you open it up. Oh, I forgot to tell you. No, we closed up. Never mind, we closed those up. Never mind. So you have here, and in mine, I put little diagonal things here, little diagonal pockets. So you can do that, you know, be creative, guys, you know. So let's kind of go through it. So you open it up over here. There's your piece M, 3 pieces of L that form a waterfall. Then you have piece E, okay, piece E, piece G, piece F. Now on the other side here, you open it up, piece I, piece H, 2 pieces of J. So then you can put your photo mats in there. Okay. And then you have your piece E, piece G. Open it up and you have your piece F. That's it. Now piece K will go on top of piece H whenever you start decorating it. Okay. I will do a video on the box. I've got to get off here. I've got to go get some supper fixed for my husband. But I will do a video of how to make the box and get that uploaded to you guys so you have that. Don't forget, if you want to join my tutorial club, it's $9.99 a month. If you would like to purchase the cutting guide and the written tutorial and the process videos, it's $3.97. or you could have just got all your measurements right here during class, or you can purchase this bundle that I'm offering right now that has a 6x6 and this Home Together album. I did a video last week on this, so go back in my channel and you can see this. If you want to know what I have in my tutorial club, go back in my videos on the channel here, and everything that you see there will be inside of my tutorial club. Okay, so if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Give me hearts. Let me know what you think of this live class. If you're, just let me know. Give me thumbs up. Give me hearts. Yeah. So I hope you guys will make this little cutie. And like I said, I will come back and do a video on this sweet little box for you guys. Okay. Oh, thank you, Linda, very much. Oh, you're welcome, Gretchen. Carol, yep, you're welcome. Like I said, you guys have any questions, put them in the comments and I will get back to you. I will get a video done of this box so you guys can have the box to go with the album. Pretty darn cute. So, okay, guys, I appreciate you being on with me. If you're watching the replay of this live class, hey, give me a shout out. Let me know you watched it and what you thought about it. Okay, as always, guys, keep scrapping. Bye-bye. And thanks, Carissa, very much. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.